The Rhythm Devils, the percussion men of the Grateful Dead, Mickey Hart and Bill Kreutzmann. The duo became well known for their improvised percussion sequence during most of the second sets of Grateful Dead shows. The name was given to them by the Deadheads. A standard live example of this can be found on the album Dead Set. Where they really shine, though, is on the Apocalypse Now sessions. As the name suggests, this was music that was to be used in the Francis Ford Coppola Vietnam epic Apocalypse Now. As Hart put it, we were asked to play the jungle, a constant killing ground, and we were forced by the story to go to war. The idea came to Coppola after he attended a Grateful Dead concert. He decided that they would be the perfect people to create an underscore for the film. To create the sounds, they sought out various percussion instruments from around the world. There were even some instruments they had to create, due to the instrument's rarity, some only being seen in museums. Two items they created would become well known to Deadheads, the Beast and the Beam. The Beast was a relatively simple design, but very effective. It was a series of bass drums that would be hung from a metal rack. This would be so loved by the duo that it would become part of the Dead shows. The Beam is a little bit more complex. It's a C-beam with 13 bass piano strings tuned to the note of D. It uses a movable magnetic pickup to capture all kinds of incredible sounds. How you can play it is by hitting it, plucking it, scraping it, and in some cases just kicking it. This would be the first beam created by Mickey. He would later create other versions to use in Grateful Dead shows. The band for this record includes Hart, Kreutzmann, Phil Lesh, Arto Moria, Michael Hinton, Jim Loveless, Greg Errico, Jordan Amarantha, and Flora Purim. The album would be produced by Hart and Coppola's son. Engineers included Brett Cohen, Betty Cantor Jackson, and Dan Healy, the Dead's main sound man. The amazing album art would be done by Stanley Mouse, also known as Mouse. The music was created in an interesting process. The group was shown a rough cut of the film, whether this was the 5-hour work print remains to be known, and ran around the club front studio playing whatever they felt, a truly free and spiritual experience. Over the course of 10 days, they created the sounds. This would later be used in two areas, in the film, sprinkled throughout it, and being remixed and remastered for its own standalone record. The result is an amazing selection of music, both on the album and in the film. I am not a big fan of percussion pieces, but this one really appeals to me. I think it's because it goes beyond just a drum record. It really is a character piece, and that character is the jungle. Apocalypse Now is such a popular film, and I hear and see so many people talk about all the different aspects of it, but this is one that is usually not discussed, and I feel it needs attention brought to it. It's a great supplemental piece for both Deadheads and fans of the film. I suggest you check it out.